Welcome to the webinar on the 2020 to 22 Triennium PDP Framework. My name is Lisa Ryan, PDP and Grants Manager here at ACRRM, and I'll be covering a bit of background on the new framework, MBA requirements, and the tools and resources that are available to members to support your professional development. The continuing professional development landscape in Australia is changing. The Medical Board of Australia has been reviewing options for revalidation since 2012, and instead of adopting a revalidation model, the MBA is proposing a Professional Performance Framework, or PPF. AMC accreditation relies on the college's professional development program complying with the MBA standards, and this ensures that members can use the ACRRM PDP to maintain registration and access to Medicare. There are 5 pillars of the PPF, and 3 of those pillars directly impact the ACRRM PDP. Strengthen professional development, active assurance of safe practice, and collaborations to foster a positive culture. In particular, the first pillar calls for strengthened CPD, which is relevant to the scope of practice and includes a mix of performance review, outcome measurement, and educational activities. All doctors will need to choose one CPD home, that is, one organisation that will record and report on the professional development compliance status of its members. ACRRM has developed a new PDP framework for the 2020 to 22 triennium that will meet Medical Board requirements under the Professional Performance Framework, but will also provide a flexible, user-friendly system with multiple options in each category. We understand that our members have very diverse scopes of practice with different needs, so we've focused on delivering a framework that you can tailor to suit your own situation. Let's talk about some of the key changes. From January 1, 2020, ACRRM members will need to accumulate 150 hours of professional development per triennium across 3 categories: performance review, educational activities, and outcome measurement, with 25% from each category and the final 25% from any category. 50 hours per year is encouraged, but for the next triennium, we will retain the triennium structure and you will need to attain 150 hours by December 2022. The program will now measure hours instead of points, and you'll have more flexibility in the types of activities that you can count as professional development. Our member surveys show that peer review is a high-value activity that most members are already doing. ACRRM will now recognise the whole spectrum of peer review, from structured one-on-one sessions to small group meetings to more informal case discussions that you have with your colleagues. Case-based discussions can be completed face-to-face or online, and the college has developed a new platform called Connected ACRRM to help facilitate this. The new requirements equal about 1 hour per week for professional development, but now you can log your day-to-day learning and have that recognised for PDP credit. You can still complete any of the existing framework PDP activities, but they've been recategorised. Most existing practice reflective professional development or PRPD activities are now in the performance review or outcome measurement categories, and we've added new options such as patient feedback, case-based discussion, practice analytics, and a locum improvement tool. Conferences, workshops and meetings, etc. will fall into the educational activity category. A comprehensive list of activities and their categories is available on the ACRRM website. We've listed the main activities, but we've also included an other classification in all categories, so if you complete an unlisted activity, you can still log it in your PD portfolio to receive PDP credit. Some members have procedural or emergency qualifications to maintain and/or need to demonstrate their PDP activities for credentialing. The ACRRM Maintenance of Professional Standards, or MOPS program, has been designed to meet that need and to minimise unnecessary duplication as much as possible. You can opt in or out of MOPS reporting at any time, and any activity that you complete to meet MOPS requirements will also contribute to your overall PDP requirement of 150 hours per triennium. For emergency, obstetrics, surgery and medical acupuncture, each triennium you would need to complete any 2 activities of 6 hours each. The options are clinical audit, clinical attachment, multi-source feedback, observation of clinical practice peer review, case-based discussion peer review, or maintain and reflect on a procedural logbook. For anaesthetics, the options are the same, but you also need to complete 2 anaesthetic emergency response activities. For radiology, you can complete 3 blocks of 10 cases and their assessments in the ACRM online module 150 Shades of Radiology, or complete 15 film reviews with feedback from a radiologist. The college has enhanced your PD portfolio to make it easier to record your PDP activities. From 2020, when you enter an activity in your PD portfolio, you will receive PDP hours instantly, and you will no longer need to wait for college staff to approve your activity and allocate credit. Because the system is now an hours-based model, you simply choose the activity and complete the details, and the rest will happen automatically. You can choose to store your evidence in your portfolio or elsewhere, and staff will audit 10% of portfolios per year. If you are selected for audit, you will need to produce evidence for the activities you've logged. We've included a new reflective notes field, and if you store your notes with the activity, that can be your evidence. From early 2020, you will also have access to online case discussion groups called Communities of Practice via the new Connected ACRM platform, and the system will recognise your activity and allocate credit to your PD portfolio. Stay connected, share your experience, and receive PDP credit. We've listened to member feedback and moved all of the main functions to the front page of your portfolio. Check your progress, add an activity, see details of previous activities, and search the database of ACRM accredited courses, along with print a statement, are now all in the one place. The college has developed some new resources to help members complete practice-based activities. Peer review and clinical audit are already popular, and you will have access to new guidelines for those activities with an overarching process and tailored templates for various skill sets. These guidelines are meant to provide ideas, and you can use them as much or as little as you like. Some other new resources include guidelines for peer observation of teaching, review of medical records, puns and dens, patient feedback, and how to use your practice software and measure outcomes. We expect these resources to evolve and grow over time, and they will be available in your PD portfolio from early 2020. As you use your PD portfolio during 2020 to 22, tell us what you like about the framework and supporting technology and what could be improved. We're including a feedback button so you can make suggestions. Thank you for listening. The college is ready to help you meet your PDP requirements with systems, support and advice. We think this framework will not only satisfy the need for performance review and outcome measurement outlined in the MBA PPF, but also provide options to genuinely improve practice and add value to your activities. If you have any questions, please contact the PDP team. Email pdp@acrom.org.au or phone 1800 223 226. We're here to help.